Alright, take two. Hopefully everybody's... welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, everybody. Catastrophe happened on the first stream, so we're back for the second one. I completely forgot what I talked about, but last week, Sim Update 5 beta started on PlayStation 5, bringing PSVR2 to the Sim in the beta form. We got Sim Update 5 bringing the marketplace, 20 new items to the marketplace from third-party developers. I'm so broken now after whatever that was. So, fantastic. But you get the point. We're here for PSVR 2. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic Monday. I hope that doesn't happen again with just... It was a murder scene, so I don't know what just... Okay. But hello, Monorific, Hyper, ECP. Welcome everybody and everybody else that was here in the stream earlier. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on PSVR 2 today. And that'll be that. So, cool. Alright. All I'm thinking about now is just like, okay. Let's not have that happen again, please. Thank you very much. Oh, I need to get that comment back on there because hang on. Hello, Silent and Red. Hello, hello. When Sim Update 5 officially releases, hopefully in the next 4 days here, between the 20th and 24th, is what they said. 20 third-party add-ons will start to roll in finally, and then after that, we'll see more and more third-party content into the marketplace. Since I'm in PSVR 2, I will be delayed in responding to the chat. Thank you. It's Groundhog Day, everybody. I feel like I did this before. I find VR gameplay hard to watch. That's because too many people don't think about the viewer when they do VR content. I will be doing that, though, where I will keep the head movement down to a minimum and go from that. So I'll try to keep things nice and smooth as I can, at least from what I see. And we'll go from that. So we're going to start off with the Cessna 172. And hopefully everything goes much better than it did in the last stream. Because that was eventful for sure. I should have probably waited a little bit longer and made sure it didn't happen. That's fine. What could go wrong, folks? What could go wrong? Let me adjust the camera here. Very nice. So, man, I was really happy with what we were talking about in the beginning of it. I did a little bit of testing with this last night after my trip. Let me get the microphone kind of centered here. And it might just take some time to get used to, but I just can't get into using the VR controllers with this, just for the fact that I'm so used to the controller, the base controller. So I found myself kind of fumbling through both of them. And, hang on, I feel like I'm moving the headset a lot when I'm talking, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll kind of test it, mess with it a little bit, but I didn't really like it from my limited use with the VR controllers. So we'll see how this all unfolds here. Why can I not get rid of this? Hello? There we go. I have to be really close. Oddly enough. I don't know why you have to be so close. I can already see that's going to be kind of an annoyance. I'm kind of surprised there isn't a free look. Like, if I'm looking at that, I shouldn't have to go into cursor mode all the time in order to... Why do I have to be close to what in the world? Oh, does it actually do what I was talking about? Or is this just because I was highlighted there anyways? So it's just basically where I'm looking. Okay. Which only works in very limited situations there. But yeah, I don't know why you have to be like right next to everything in order to do the walk around stuff. So that can definitely be changed, I'd say. What's going on, co-pilot? Nice. So, I mean, overall, graphically, I mean, things are looking pretty decent. Don't really have any complaints about it. Actually, I do. Night lighting doesn't look good. Night lighting does not look good. That's one thing that I was kind of like, oh, that's interesting for sure. But cool. So, here. Oh, I don't want... I'll do the controllers later. I'm not in the mood right now. We're going to just do a quick start and get up into the air. By the way, hopefully you guys have audio, because I don't have any. Which is really good. Hang on. What I was going to do before is let me get chat open on my phone so I can still see without taking the headset completely off. I wish I could get chat into the headset. That would be nice. That would be lovely. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Hello to the 47 of you here watching. Thank you for joining. Yes, Paul, medical emergency has wrapped up, thankfully. DualSense plus mouse for instruments, etc. worked for me. Maybe I've never used any type of headset, but it is not bouncy and flickering for the person wearing the headset. Just happens on these outputs. So you see it, I mean, you might see it more, and when it's really bouncy like right now, it probably is. I don't have the headset fully on, so when I'm adjusting it, you'll kind of see it moving around a little bit more. And no list yet. We'll just find out what the 20 items are when it releases. No audio except voice. Fantastic. That's what I want to hear. Hang on. I think it's just because it's really quiet. Okay, you guys hear it. Perfect. If I need to turn it up, we can. But yeah, so whenever I'm trying to not do this too much where I take the headset off. Which, by the way, let me hear what this sounds like from outside before I take everything off. So, yeah, I'm not trying to take the headset off too often, just because I don't want it to be this, where you kind of see the shakiness. Yeah, I'm not trying to take the headset off too often, just because I don't want it to be this. Let me do full power really quick. I just want to see what's going on with the audio. Oh, I think we're good. Yeah. Let's check inside. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Now I'm losing my voice. Fantastic. You know, may as well just add more chaos going on here. Oh, and now my alarm. Oh, this is... See what happens when you take a few days break, everybody? Everything falls apart. But yeah, I'll try to keep things smooth. Let's get going here. And not be full power. Excellent. Is there a taxiway over there, hopefully? If not, we're going to make our own anyways. Got a lovely Citation CJ4 here. But yep, I'll try to keep everything to a smooth, like, gameplay. I don't want to be too, like, chaotic and moving the head too much around in a fast pace, because I know that can make for horrendous viewing. So I'll try to keep things nice and smooth. It's crazy that we're here at the PSVR2 stuff. I mean, we've talked about it so long, and now we're at the point where we're actually in it, which is pretty sweet. We're gonna go ahead and just take off from here, and let's get up into the air. One thing I do want to test. Well, first of all, hang on. Let me get my handy dandy gyroscope on. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, good. We're fine. But yeah, there's just a lot of buttons that I use on the regular controller that the DualSense or the VR controllers just don't do. And I'm not a fan of that. Because, you know, being able to move around, get these camera angles where, you know, we can really make it feel like, we're the passenger of a Cessna 172 flight over the island here. It's just awesome. And from a performance standpoint, I feel like it's doing really well. Again, we'll see more of what it's capable of when we move over to airliners and everything. It might not be as smooth of an experience. And I'm sorry, my audio might be going, because I'm kind of spinning around, so obviously I'm not always pointed at the microphone. Which let me kind of set this up. A beautiful, oh actually, is this live weather? Obviously just installing the beta, all your settings don't carry over. Yep, live time and live weather. Beautiful. Nice little landing going. But yeah, obviously minus the lower resolution of the gameplay itself, I feel like everything else is pretty much the same. Like, we're not losing scenery or anything. You can of course change those settings, which I guess we can take a peek at. Hang on, tighten up the... There we go. Trying to get to a point where I'm talking and I'm not moving the camera that way. So you'll see we have a new VR setting over here, which here you can change the VR graphics for the visual effects particles, characters, airport, parked vehicles, and fauna density. We can, here, let's just go, we'll do a test. We'll put everything up to its highest settings and see how it handles a Cessna 172 in a location that doesn't really have a lot going on. How's it going, huh? No, this is very cool. We'll probably do a career mode search and rescue as well. I feel like that'll be very, very fun. So we'll have to kind of mess with that. If you've never experienced VR before, I mean, it's such a cool experience. It really is, because you know, you're just, instead of always just using the stick to move the camera around, you're here. You're in the Cessna 172. And it's awesome. And then, of course, we'll do tests over at major, you know, photogrammic areas and things like that, just to see if we continue to have that same performance and visual going on when we get into the bigger planes. Dive this on in a little bit. Gotta remember, left eye is the capture one, so I want to be kind of over here a little bit. That way I'm not looking at the the support beam on the left. Because this is my first time streaming PSVR2, so it's kind of a learning experience for me. So hopefully it'll be an enjoyable experience for you, the viewer. coming in here with no flaps, by the way. Oh, very nice. I'm happy with that. Because if we look out our wing, you can see we got no flaps over there. Very nice. And then, of course, we have the full functionality like we normally do. VR is available in every mode, every aircraft. You can see our route over there, and of course we can, you know, pop on in over to the EFB. I need to get all my other controls set up because I don't have the cockpit zoom or anything, because I'm assuming we'll be able to utilize that like normal, even in VR. Which is excellent. But of course, like, oh man, what's over the nose? Instead of having to do the camera stuff, you can actually lean up. I can crash into my microphone. It's awesome. I mean, there's nothing else out there like it. I saw a comment today saying, that's not fair. Why does PlayStation get VR and Xbox doesn't? Because Xbox doesn't have a VR headset. It's not that Microsoft Flight Simulator wouldn't do VR for Xbox, it's just there's no headset for the VR headset. Bring that mixture back a little bit here. We don't need that much power going on. And then after this landing, I'm going to check on chat. Because I want to make sure everything's looking good and isn't looking terrible. But be sure to let me, if you've been on the beta since Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. Hopefully you've been having a blast with it on the PlayStation side of things. And as I said, I'm trying to keep things as smooth as possible for the viewing experience, because I know VR content can get a little over the top with the movement, so I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. That way you still get what the VR stuff is like without it looking absolutely abysmal. We got our runway in sight over here. Glad we made it probably 10 minutes into the stream without a medical emergency. I'm really happy about that. It's just unbelievable. It's like right after I start the stream, the first stream back, and it's just chaos. It's like, okay. Fantastic. Don't mind us coming in a little high here. And of course, I'm flying with the gyroscope. You can't get me away from the gyroscope. Nice. I'm happy with my landing so far. Very, very nice. We'll probably do a helicopter. Let's do a helicopter over LA. See how the photogrammic imagery looks like in VR. I feel like that's going to be a good spot there. So let me bail out of VR. That way I can take the... That's how we're going to do that. That way I can take the headset off. And you guys don't see the shaking all the time. That's how we'll do that. Very nice. But alright. And this is on the PS5 Pro. PS5 Pro. Praying the India Foxtrot Echo Eurofighters on the marketplace. I didn't know it was 20 items. Hopefully the update goes live tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. It's between the 20th today and the 24th was their target date, so... What's it look like in the headset? It looks great in the headset. Which, by the way, hang on, let me look back really quick. Just want to make sure everything's... I wasn't looking to the left much. See, when I talk, it still does that vibration. I don't know how to stop that. I don't know if it's my big head that makes it do that, but... Maybe I won't talk so much, because, yeah, I don't see those little subtle vibrations that you see in the stream. I wish there was, like, a smoothness effect I could put on the capture. Maybe I just won't talk as much. Because my big head when I move and my sight, like, that's... Oh, crap. Sorry, I'll try to fix that. Because again, in the headset, you don't see that. It's nice and smooth and looks natural, so... I'll just quit talking so much. I'll just focus on the gameplay. But yeah, sorry, that's... I got things to learn regarding VR content on the PSVR2, so... Let's hop into... By the way, does the marketplace look any different in the beta? I doubt it does. The item you're looking for is unavailable. It might not be for sale yet, or might no longer be... Oh, okay, so there's just no marketplace at all. Because I thought it was odd, my, Oh! So there's still no downloadability, huh? No. Okay. Must be an SU6 thing, then. Just wanted to double check that. But cool. Alright, so... We learned from the first flight, don't talk so much. Because I just don't know if there's a way for me to, like, eliminate that. Because I don't want to just not talk, but maybe I'll just talk less. Alright, so we'll hop into... Let's do the Bell 407 now that we can actually fly the updated one. Or, you know what, maybe the Eurocopter. Let's do the Eurocopter. I'm in the mood for that. So let's do that real quick. And then, of course, we found out that liveries in career mode is still a work in progress, unfortunately. Really want that to be a thing, finally. It's been long enough. I mean, especially with the Eurocopter here. I want to fly it in the US, but I don't need to have the ADAC livery going on while I'm in the US. And it's just so weird to me. But hello, Red Spider. Welcome to the stream. Test if FCR doesn't... I don't think that's here, is it? Based off the developer saying he's shocked that it isn't, which I don't know why he's shocked, because it's terrible on PC and Xbox as well, and he's too focused on his payware software, so... I'm still hoping Asobo either partners with somebody else, or creates their own in-house replay system. But I'll double check. I don't believe it's in the beta, because it's not going to be on the PlayStation for the foreseeable future. Nope. No replay. I found lining up to the runway much easier in VR. Nice, Paul. And I saw it said something about the cockpit as well. Glad you're enjoying that as well. I tried the A320. I couldn't open the virtual keyboard to enter my SimBrief ID. I would be interested to hear if anyone else has had the same... Here, you know what? Hang on. I'll tell you right now in the A320. I would assume in the beta version. I'll just double check it real quick before we dive back in. When is the update out? Between the 20th and 24th. So today to what? Thursday? Is it worth buying Pro? I love the Pro. I'm assuming some... I mean, we'll see. Maybe livery packs won't be part of the initial 20 items on Thursday. Or, not Thursday. Whenever the Sim Update 5 releases. We'll have to wait and see on that. Oh. Hang on, let me change that as well. I saw a post on the forum saying, oh, the ATC comes through the audio. It's like, I don't know how you didn't see that. That's like the default setting when you get into it. But anyways, the virtual keyboard for... I don't even know where it is. I don't have... Oh, there it is. Up here. SimBrief username, check option setting. Aircraft control disabled when inputting text with physical keyboard. I think my sim just crashed. Is that the issue you were having? Because I think we found it. Alright, well, that is broken. So that's good. So you're not alone on that. You are welcome, wees? Or I'm just gonna go we. You are welcome. So yeah, I'll see if there's been a forum post about it. Has the PlayStation forum been busy? I hope so. If not, I'll kind of write anything down we run into on there and see what's going on. Some serious issues with the beta on PS5. Let's see what this says. Throttles in the airliner. You can't move throttle 1 and 2 together, which causes asymmetrical thrust, leading to the plane possibly veering. I'm assuming probably in the VR controllers. Yeah, I don't see myself using the VR controllers. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. Because I don't know if I talked... I'm so thrown off by the disaster the first stream was. Because what I found myself putting the VR controllers down. It's like, okay, I can't do that with this. So let me put it down. Grab the regular controller, do what I was doing there, switch back to that, be like, I don't really like... And then I just ended up going back to the DualSense with gyroscope controls. So that's kind of where I've been to. Because I'm so used to it with throttle control and just flying with that I don't really have any particular interest in... It still does this. I was kind of hoping that was going to be fixed, where if you go to the end, it just goes to the left again. Such a weird little thing, but... Anyways, let's get into the Eurocopter, do a little bit of sightseeing over LA and VR and see what's going on there. I'll try to keep my talking down to a minimum, that way you don't see those little movements because of my big head and the way it moves the headset when I talk, apparently. So yeah, we'll just pop over here and we'll dive on in. Cool. I mean, eventually Turkish Airlines will be livery packs and everything like that. Just not sure if we'll see any livery packs in the first 20 items with the release of Sim Update 5. Because what'll happen now is as more things get approved, it'll just release on the Monday and Thursdays. Or they might just do it randomly, but more so Monday and Thursday marketplace updates will be beneficial to the PlayStation players after Sim Update 5 releases. So, cool, let's go. I'm going to get the headset on before I do everything, that way it's not going to be all shaking and everything. So it'll be a black screen for a couple seconds, and then we'll be in VR. Again, I will get back to the chat when we land. Oh, okay, let me get this... Because again, I really try to focus on making it a pleasurable viewing experience as much as I can in VR. Alright, I think we're okay, I suppose. Into VR. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're good. It probably is seeing my microphone right in front of the headset. And it's like, okay, what is this? The one thing that's really cool... Here, hang on, let me make it nighttime. Is the flashlight. It's kind of cool. Like you're wearing a little... head-mounted flashlight. I know it's the same with the controller, but it feels more natural when it's in VR as opposed to just the up-down movement. Alright, let's see if this continues to be a pain regarding the walk around, because I've noticed walk around, it requires you to be like right up against every single thing in order to remove it. I don't know why it's like that. It's weird. Hopefully it'll just pop off with the things there. I still... Oh, great. Here I go hitting the head. Won't be the first time I hit the microphone. Because sometimes... Hang on, let me do this here. Sometimes you look at an item that you can remove, and it'll do it. And then other times it doesn't, so... Okay, can I even get the rotor blades off here? I'm trying not to do the movement in the sim. Because, okay, hang on, let me show you what I'm talking about. Because you saw how much of a pain it is in VR, but if you're just in regular sim, look how far away you can remove it. So, I'm going to write this down. Sim update 5 PS5 bugs. A320 sim brief. No keyboard. Freeze sim. Walk around in VR requires you to be within 1 centimeter of item to remove. It's just weird to me. Because this is what I'm talking about. When you're not in VR, you can be half a mile away and remove items. So there's some work to do on walk around regarding VR. But anyways, just wanted to physically show you what I was talking about so people didn't think I'm absolutely crazy. Don't mind the blank screen. We're going to be back here in a couple seconds. Because do I want it further? I don't want it on my nose, because that's going to be annoying. I just want it to be where my big head doesn't interfere with it as much. Let me just tighten it up a little bit. Crush my head, maybe that'll help out. Okay, I think that might work a little bit until I... Okay, this is not going to work out. Hey, there we go. Alright, back into VR. Osobo! Because, yeah, I think it's physically impossible to even finish the walk around in VR because you can't reach the rotor blades. Alright, let's bring this back to live time and live weather. A beautiful morning in Los Angeles. Take a little look around here. I think I'm a little bit tilted as well. I always manage to do that because I did that with the Oculus too, where anytime I recorded it, I was always to an angle. So hopefully that's not the case. Oh crap. See, got the real life experience. Oh, it just hit my head on the top of the Eurocopter here. But alright, I'll shut up. We'll just kind of fly for a little bit and go from that. Alright, this is too tight. I'm crushing my head. There we go. Bring this down a little bit. Sorry, it's going to shake a little. Need to adjust. But alright, I'll try to keep it smooth here. I feel like the headset's a little loose on me, so there might be some shaking on your perspective. Again, when you're wearing it yourself, you don't really see it, so. Wonder if they fixed the blade animation. Oh. Nice Aeromexico livery over there. Check this out. And of course, you can be an external view in VR, which can make for some cool shots. blade actually looks nice. It does still lose its shadow, though. Alright. Let's get up in the air. Again, I'm going to try to not talk too much so it's not too crazy on the footage. Sorry, I'm just trying to... because I don't want my head to feel like it's getting crushed, so I think we're good there. Alright. Gyroscope mode on. Now let's see what LA looks like. Let's see draw distances and everything. We'll talk about it every so often.
El Monte Airport, Information India.
I don't need ATIS, did I? Oh.
Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition 1800.
I'm seeing some weird, I don't know if you see it on the stream, but in the headset I'm seeing some weird pixelation on the horizon over there.
Altimeter 29er tree. Visual runway.
Interesting, but hang on, let me go ahead and get out of ATIS, because we're going to just hear this the whole time, and we're not doing that, so there we go. Already noticing a little bit of a performance drop. I'm sure it's just because it's loading things in. We'll see if it continues. Because obviously having stuttery gameplay in VR is not like, there we go, it caught up. I see an aircraft, so it doesn't seem... Do you not get nameplates in VR? I don't really like that. I do want to have the nameplates, because it's always cool to see what's flying by. Nice. Alright, we're gonna check the settings here. Because that's what it does on pretty much everything set to high. So I just want to see... Because to be honest, I didn't really notice a difference in the settings. I mean, here, I'll keep the air traffic up high here. I'm fine with that, but everything else can be low. The other thing I want to check is... Did the beta turn that off? Oh, it did. There we go. Yes. Don't really need the boat. Well, actually, I do want the boats now, because we're in Sim Update 5, which those have been fixed. And... Show player... Okay, so there's no players around. Cool. There we go, much better. Yes. We'll let everything kind of load on in. The Eurocopter still has those ugly scratch marks. Still gotta work on AI traffic, they're still weird. We'll point this way, that way we don't have to see that. Great draw distance, though. I mean, it kind of reloaded because we looked away, but you can already see downtown LA off in the distance, which is really cool. We're going to get a cool view of the 747 flying on by. Make it like we're a passenger. Nice. No, this is fantastic. Honestly, I was expecting a huge downgrade in draw distance in VR just because of all the photogrammic imagery, but you can hear, let me crawl under here really quick. That's amazing. And here I can I can already hear the comments. Well, it's only doing that because of the clouds. Let me get rid of the clouds and we'll see the difference here, and then we'll go back to live weather because it actually looks pretty cool. So let's just do a clear day. Nice. Oh, we may as well make a stop at SoFi Stadium over here. And if you're just joining, thanks for joining. I'm just keeping my talking down to a minimum, just because when I do talk, I'm moving the headset, so I'm trying to keep it to where all you see is the gameplay for the most part when we're in VR. And then every time we land, I catch back up with chat, so... a little stuttery there, and we had some bigger freezes. But it caught back up. Because again, when you move the head, obviously things unload from the other direction. But honestly, it really doesn't unload too much, which is great. Del Taco? Looks like a Del Taco down there. Very nice. Well, cool. Let's just go for a little landing here. I guess this is an airport in front of us. Because a big test is going to be the airliners, which we'll do next. Because I'm really interested to see what that's going to be like. Oh, are you okay? What in the world was that? Calm down, helicopter. We go for this right circle here. This is the one thing that's really nice about VR, is just that free control to feel like you're actually in here, getting all those nice angles that you want when you're landing to see what's going on. And check your sides, make sure you're clear of everything. Just so much more natural. here. Wow, these have some long skids. Alright. Very nice. Let me break out of VR here so I can catch back up with chat. Hopefully that looked better when I wasn't talking all the time. Oh, we got a crash. All right. Well, there we go. See, that's what we're here for. It's why I don't know why the beta took so long. I feel like it still took longer than it needed to. Because, I mean, if Sim Update 5 really does release this week, nothing's really going to change too much from the PlayStation side. So, hopefully with Sim Update 6, the beta will be on the same page as Xbox and PC. Because, I mean, Sim Update 5's beta started in February, and we just got Sim Update 5's beta here on Friday. So, it's just definitely one thing I want to see improved is next time, but... Alright, let me catch up here. Let me make sure where it's going. And Adam, Marketplace with third-party content will release with Sim Update 5. Oh, does the audio actually change too in the video in the stream? Oh yeah, that looked much better when I wasn't talking so much, or I just had the headset on properly. That probably helped too. Very nice. Nice. Okay, I'm happy about that. I'm learning with the VR content, so I'm happy it's looking good. Perfect. Audio's still good. This is the PS5 Pro. Is the update out? No, not yet. This is the beta build. He seems to be sitting much closer to me in VR. I'm sure. Good old co-pilot. I think we're going to do the Beluga. Because I want to Beluga it up in VR a little bit, you know? And let's do that in... Let's go to Europe for... Uh-oh, I think we might have... Oh, no, we're good. Ooh, Paris is probably a good test because Paris has just... The photogrammic imagery there is terrible because it just doesn't load in right. So interested to see what it does in VR. This should be a long enough runway. Sure. I just loaded 4 planes on the beta. All 4 had no throttle issue. So what they were talking about, because they were using the Sense controllers, the VR ones. So it seems like you're not able to do 2 at once with the throttle, is I think what they were meaning by that. And that's one thing that I don't like personally. I don't see myself using the VR controllers for this. I'm perfectly fine just doing VR with the regular controller. Or the Sense controllers, not the Dual Sense. I keep saying it wrong. The Sense controllers. Alright, so let me just make sure I got everybody else. Tried both servers on LAX. Can see Spider both, but no one... Oh. Well, my settings probably aren't the same. Oh no, US, East, okay. I don't know what I'm set to regarding flight conditions, though. Because I didn't change that. It's whatever the beta had for it. Oh, yep, and there it is. Oh. Experimental. That's why I didn't see any multiplayer players, because it was set to off. Alright, so now if you're on the beta on PlayStation 5, you should see me in Paris. Sorry about that. We're going to Lima Foxtrot Papa Bravo. Is it a good game in general? It's fantastic trades. I love it. It's a full recreation of Earth, 1-to-1. It's not a smaller version or anything.
Tower, Beluga Bravo,
But cool. All right.
X-ray 1. Ready for departing.
Let's switch on over. No multiplayer in beta. That doesn't make any sense. I just saw Kiwi there back there for a split second. We'll see if it loads in. Because PC and Xbox have multiplayer on the beta. So unless it's just broke on the PlayStation side of things, it should have betas or multiplayer as well. Because I saw Kiwi there for a second. We'll see if he pops back in. Oh, there he is. Because, yeah, I was going to say, I can guarantee multiplayer is not disabled in the beta. And there's your evidence right there. But anyways, back to the VR. But real-time flight, everything should be the same as it is in the standard edition. Because that's why we're seeing that air traffic there. Alright, let me get this set up here. And into VR we go. In the Beluga. We'll see what's going on there. Why don't I have screens on? Is the Beluga broken? Or is it just loading in? I think it was... Oh, yeah, it was loading in still. I'm good with where I'm looking, thank you. Memory sources are getting low. Disable avionics to grant stability. Okay. How about you turn on my avionics, please? There we go. Thank you very much. And away we go. So yeah, we'll just fly over Paris and then we'll land this somewhere else just to see how it does performance-wise and going from that. Hey, it's Jadu. Hello. Welcome. Bye. Bring that throttle on back. And then we'll just, I see the Eiffel Tower already. Because, yeah, Paris just, it needs a redo. Because I've never been a fan of flying over here just because of how broken the photogrammic imagery is here. Like, it's the worst in the world. Where it just, it does that really short. Even out of VR, it does the same thing. But I mean, if we talk about inside, it looks really nice. But yeah, you can see what I'm talking about right there. It does that on PC and like, it's just, something's broken with the photogrammic data. So we won't be spending too much time here. It's so funny leaning over in real life just to kind of get that view. It's like, yeah. I'm sure some of you, especially Kiwi, are excited for World Update in Australia. Gonna be all kinds of new photogrammic imagery, point of interest. Ow. And and all that good stuff. It is doing some weird things on the engine there. But yeah, one of these days Paris won't look weird. Today is not one of those days. Hopefully the audio's good here. I just realized we're flying a jet instead of a helicopter or a prop plane, so the audio might be a little too loud, but that's okay. So let's see, do we have any close airports at the moment? Because I don't really want to take off from the same place we were at. Which I think was Lima Foxtrot Papa Bravo. We'll just head over here and see what this airport looks like. My screen's never turned on fully either. Oh, you're flying the boom. Nice. Can't believe it finally has audio for us over here on the PlayStation side of things. Where's Oh, there's Kiwi. I think that airport's somewhere over here. Oh, we got one to the left, too. That'll probably be more beneficial for us. So we'll do that. Go to Lima Foxtrot Papa Oscar. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work perfectly. Nice. Very nice. I just love that they made it to where it's the full sim experience. Like, it isn't just a random VR separate mode or any of that nonsense. It's literally just the full sim, World Photographer, the Challenge League, Free Flight, Career, can all be utilized. It's nice because everything's actually readable from a distance. I mean, some of it kind of looks a little bit grainy, especially this one. This one I can barely see what it says, but until we get close to it, then you can't. Ouch. Oh, goodness gracious, this microphone. Oh, crap. Is that our airport already? That can't be it. I hope not. No. It's something else. Let's go ahead and start descending here. Watch the boom fly on by. But yeah, it's just so funny. The whole loading of this area is botched. Because that was just the airport, and now it's a forest, I guess? Or maybe it isn't an airport anymore? And we were just seeing it before the trees? I'm not really sure what's going on there. Hey, our screens are finally live here. And this should be our airport right off the front here. Which that looks like it's an airport that's being either renovated or destroyed when this was taken. And we'll just get this landed. And after we do land, I'll need to check on something. But yeah, now I remember why I don't fly around Paris too much. Because it's just something with how it loads in the area is weird.
$2,500.
But just wanted to see if anything actually was improved on it, but it doesn't seem like it. Get our flaps and gears down. Frame rate is starting to dip as we get closer to the ground here. Which again is not surprising. We'll have to do some more tests with this in other areas. Got a decent speed going. It doesn't know what nameplate to look at. There goes Kiwi in an F-18. Very nice.
1,000.
Bring up that speed just a little bit here. Don't need to stall out on final. Way too high here.
500. 400. 300.
And it seems like so far the model matching's doing good in the multiplayer stuff, which is nice.
100.
Because we know there were some changes with that, but here, I'll quit talking. We'll focus on the landing here.
30. 20. 10.
Nice. Even though we dove it in, I'm still happy with that. Ooh, those triangles look terrible in VR. Just turn that off. We're full reversed. We got the speed brakes engaged. We've landed the Beluga somewhere in France. Freaked out a little bit there with the landing, or at least after the fact. But pretty decent performance, especially over this area that's notorious for being just terrible anyways, VR or not. Very cool. Alright, so old Beluga test there. Love it. Let me catch back up with... Oh, don't tell me you haven't seen anything the whole time. Has it been a frozen screen the whole time? Oh, no, it hasn't. Oh, thank God. Oh, don't scare me, YouTube. I wasn't going to be mad if that was... Because on my screen it was frozen. No, we're good. Woo. Okay. Because people need to see that landing. How did that... Oh, I'm still looking... Oh, why is the cursor mode flashing there? I didn't see... Oh, I'm sorry about that. When did that start? It was there like the whole time. Good. Oh, was there straight from the start in VR mode? Okay, because I didn't see that personally, just so you know. I'm not sure why that's there. I'll be sure to check that out. All kinds of things to learn, folks. I mean, not that I would know anyways that that was there, but I'll check it after the fact. Let's see here. I have a problem reading the instruments in VR. Probably my eyesight without... I mean, there's instances where it doesn't look good. I mean, there's some instruments, especially on that Beluga that we were just looking at, where it's just kind of like, I need to really get close to it, and I don't really have any issues with eyesight in general. It's just, it's too blurry in instances where it just makes it unreadable from a distance until you get close to it. So yeah, you're not alone on that. Imagine doing a long haul flight. Probably wouldn't be doing. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be doing that. You know what? Let's do a career mission in VR. I think that's a good stuff. But thank you to Jado and the lovely Kiwi Flyer for flying along with us a little bit there. Have I been to the Netherlands in the sim? Yes. In real life? No. And Quick Bucks with $1.99. Thanks for all the video lessons. You are welcome. Very much appreciate the $1.99. Welcome to the stream. VR looks blurry. Is it the recording? I mean, if you're talking about the scenery out there, I mean, there's stuff that happens in... It's not as aggressive. I don't know why it looks so different in the recording. Regarding, like, scenery and stuff on the edges. Because you don't see that, at least I don't... I haven't noticed it personally. But, I mean, the instruments and stuff could be a little fuzzy to see, for sure. Do I have the Sim Update beta version directly on my PS5? If you didn't get the beta, then no, because it is not out to the public version yet. Oh, it's all good, Paul. Just knocking into the microphone a few times. Just tuning in, did you Cold and Dark? I don't Cold and Dark start the airliners on live streams. I'm not wasting all that time on that. But I can always test it out after the fact and see if there's any issues with it. As was announced in the developer stream last week, Oversized Cargo will be releasing with Sim Update 5. Oh my goodness, we can go away from all these menus, please. Alright, what do we have? Do we already have a helicopter? It's so weird being on the beta version on PlayStation, finally. As I said earlier, still don't know why that took so long to become a thing, but at least it's here. Let's see. What is this now? Save up to 25% on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and the Xbox Game Studios publisher sale on Steam. Oh, Steam. I don't like Steam. Anyways. Search and rescue, please. There it is. I don't like the H125. It has that juddering that I do not like, so we're gonna just get rid of that. It'll release with Sim Update 5, yes. It's already been confirmed that. That is not speculation. Let's do it in... Guess we'll just do it in the 225. Haven't flown that yet in VR. Similar to when the powered lift rating was unlocked, it was already unlocked in Sim Update 4 as well, but it didn't really go anywhere just yet. It's not really a thing in the... I don't think it's something you can complete in the beta. I mean, you might be able to complete something. I don't know if there's missions available for it. But regardless, it'll be there in the full release. Excellent, our 225 is purchased. Let's do our first VR, a PSVR2 search and rescue. Oh, you're all good, Silent. No worries. No worries at all. We'll probably make this our final flight of the stream here. And then we'll get into the marketplace update video for today, which will be nice getting back into that. Where did I just buy the... There it is. And there's the... I was about to sound like, I know there was a mission somewhere around here. And hopefully this time, I'm going to look at it, and hopefully I don't want the cursor to be sitting on the screen the whole time. Because I don't know why that all of a sudden happened anyways. And hello, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, pretty much, Paul. I mean, that makes sense. Alright, let's see how much of a pain it is to do the walk around in VR on the 225, because the Eurocopter is not great. We should be able to do this one, though. We'll see if we'll let it load in here. Oh, also, hang on. It's going to be shaking. Is that stupid cursor thing still on the screen? No. So yeah, good. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, they gotta work on walk around, because it is not enjoyable in the slightest. Because there's so many things that you can't even get to in VR. Interesting. All right, let me bail out real quick. Get this done from the regular. Oh. Let me take this off so you can actually see. Because there is no reason for it to be so much of a pain to get stuff off in VR. I think we're good. Get the mission steps up here. Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is the beta. The update is planned to release through the 20th to the 24th, which is today to Thursday. All right. What does that look like in VR? Oh, it's just so... Okay, perfect. Did this already boot up? What's happening here? Why do I not have any mission steps in? I'll just boot it up. Interesting. I'll kind of have to look at that when I'm done with this stream. Which, after we complete this, we will be wrapping it on up. Let's get the ground team in here.
12 search and rescue. Requesting clearance for takeoff.
Does it still do the real-time cutscene? I hope not.
Search and rescue care 12. Roger that.
Oh, it does? Oh, nope, it does skip
Here's
it.
a quick
Okay.
recap.
Oh, I was gonna assume that was gonna be the case. Because it would look kind of weird doing the cutscene from a VR perspective here.
Take a quick look around. You should be able to spot something to help locate her. I'll stand by on the radio while you're exploring the mountain range.
Nice short little flight here. Not too much terrain to deal with.
Traffic, November 6, 6188.
Hang on, VR headset coming off for a little bit. Just want to see if I'm missing anything here. Nope, perfect. Perfect. This thing always has a long boot up time too. Are you even... I think we're gonna just skip. Honestly, I don't know what it's doing right now, but it's not doing what it needs to be doing. So we'll help speed that process on up.
1 Lima 4 traffic, November 6, 6188. Taking off runway tree 4, north departure 1 Lima 4.
It's a runway 34. Oh, it is a dirt runway? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I'm like, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, frame rate, let's catch up here. This with the H225 is too pleasant to fly in VR at the moment. We'll see. Hopefully that'll kind of change. But so far, I'm noticing a very lower frame rate in this for some reason, especially considering there's not much to render out here, so I'm going to lead it towards the performance of the helicopter specifically on that. Still really weird stuff going on the horizon. Like there's just, we saw that in LA where it's just some weird, I'm not sure if it's the shadow or clouds that are over there and then it just tries to do something on the ground. I don't know if that shows up in the stream or not, but I see it. Right now everything looks, there we go. But it's still, I see a lot of pixelating going on the windshield wipers. Seems the frame rates have kind of caught up finally, at least. No, not really. If you pay attention to the ground, you notice it's really kind of choppy.
Hope you'll bring her home quickly. Let's keep pushing forward. People are counting on us today.
Ooh, yeah, looking at the side, that's not very... So far, my least enjoyable is the 225 in VR. Hang on, the screen's gonna be shaking a little bit. Just adjusting the headset a tad. Oh, did I find them already?
Search starts here.
I need to get rid of the subtitles. I don't need that crap. I thought I saw something shimmering down there, but I guess not. should have just
right
picked the
where we lost the
Eurocopter, because we
signal.
know that's good.
The backpacks
H225?
are orange. Finding that might
Not
get you
so
on the
much.
right track.
I want to circle back, because I thought I saw one of those mirror reflections going on. But I suppose not. Yeah, they need to do something performance-wise with the H225. So yeah, I guess it wasn't then. Interesting. It looked exactly like,
The guys from Cal Navari are already patrolling
or I'm just
there.
losing my mind. That could also be happening. Because I would assume, well, it would help if I go into the search area too. Sorry. I do not have the headset on right. Looking forward to the ATR and AN2 getting into career mode with Sim Update 5 as well. Hopefully the C160 is one of the first 20 items getting into the marketplace. Since we're finally getting third-party content. Here, hang on everybody, sorry. I have this headset on completely wrong here. Because the way I have it set is it is not comfortable in the slightest. That should be better, hopefully. Alright, back in the action. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of just focus on this side here. And then make our way over. Keep an eye out for a flare or their orange backpack that I'm sure they said again. You would assume they'd be a little bit more in the hilly parts here. Phone keep going off. Why do I keep hearing it? Oh my goodness. Phone? You need to stop buzzing over there. We're in a very high stakes search and rescue mission at the moment. It's probably Sim Update 5 released or something. But I doubt it. Yeah, this just doesn't. I should have not picked. Well, I wasn't expecting the H225 to be as horrendous as it is, because it does not look enjoyable
No need to search that far.
in VR.
The
It looks like a
guys from Cal
slideshow from the
Navari are
sides.
already patrolling there.
Not a fan of this helicopter. Unfortunately, because I like flying it, but it's got some work to have done on it in VR's specific fixes. Where are you? even inside the cockpit, you see that low frame rate. Which pretty much ruins any shot when you're looking to the side. At least from my perspective, it's doing that. I don't know if maybe from a viewer's perspective, it looks a bit better. So, not in a pattern either, which is great. Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like it is a fog, but it isn't. I'm interested to look back at the stream and see if it's as noticeable. It is really fun doing a search and rescue mission in VR, though. It's so much more enjoyable than just doing it on a flat screen. I'm hoping we didn't miss them. Oh. Thankfully, this is the first plane, or first aircraft that we ran into this, so that's good. At least everything else was really enjoyable, good performance. This is just an outlier here. Still not seeing any flare or anything like that. Still don't have the headset on, Ron. Oh, it's making my head feel uncomfortable. Need to put a microphone and hit counter here. Alright, guess we'll swing around and go down the middle here.
Care 12, search and rescue. No need to search that far. The guys from Cal Navari are already patrolling there.
And you know what? I'm going to use this time to pause and just plop it right here. There we go. Let me catch up with chat here. Sound's gone again apart from voice and back. Okay, good. Love your streams and vids. Bought the game in VR because of it. Very nice, Rigger. Hopefully you have a great time. 1532. Winter Bold. Hello, I am from India. Well, welcome from India. Happy to have you here, Winter. Where are you now in the world? This is career in, I believe, kind of New Mexico, Arizona, deserty, maybe even Nevada. Just got off after about an hour around looking around. Do you play with a controller or I don't play with the VR2 controllers. I don't really like it, honestly, in the sim. My DualSense was stuck in motion control. It's L1 and... Hang on. It should be L1 and left stick, if I remember. We'll look at it. And nice, CJ's very nice. But yeah, it's the helicopter. It's not performing correctly. And Barbara, the update is coming. Oh, here, also let me do this so I don't make everybody sick. Update is coming between today and Thursday is the target. We'll see. Oops, no, come on. Uh-oh, I think me kind of switching out the controls there didn't help. That's alright. But yeah, L1 and R3 if you're in motion controls to turn it on and off.
Search and rescue. No need to search that far.
There we go. I don't know why pause was being so weird there. Alright, let me put this back on. But yeah, everything else that we've experienced with VR was awesome. Just the H225 is not great. Alright, let me get this actually on correctly here. Because yeah, I don't like the head crushing feeling that you get when it's not properly set on your head. Alright, back into it. Apologies for the pause there. But I'm almost tempted. I'm gonna do it. This helicopter sucks in VR. Hang on. I can't do it. It's not enjoyable. Let's get the Eurocopter out and actually have a nice experience because the H225 is awful. It's not fun to be in VR with. So let me do that real quick. And you'll see the difference. Unless it's just career mode in general with a lower frame rate for some reason. Hopefully that's not the case. But we'll see, because we already know the Eurocopter's great. We flew over LA with it, and it was doing really good, so... let's just pop down here. Where's the airport at for that? This? I hope not. I want something somewhat close again. Pop over here. So I'll add that to my list of things to see if anybody brought it up in the last couple days. Oops, and we backed out too much. Good. Very, very good. One day I still hope Asobo will let us disable the animation, because it's like, I know where I just put my helicopter, thank you. Because all it does is throw me off. It should be right here. Yeah. There we go. Now let's see it, because that was my least favorite part of the stream, was that H225. I'm hoping it isn't just like a career thing where the performance is less. I'm going to assume no. No, it's already feeling so much better. Good. Oh, man, it's just... Hang on. It's gonna be a blank screen. For a couple seconds here. Hello? Hang on, I'm trying to get the stupid blade off because you can't do it in... Well, the blades don't come off at all, so that's good. Okay, going back into VR, we'll just skip to taxi. Because, yeah, I'm just trying to take these things off. And, of course, in VR, you have to be within right next to it. But it's not even... whatever. Anyways. Or is it actually... do we find another bug here? Because now everything's not doing what it's supposed to. I think a restart's in order, folks. And this is why we should have had a beta build on the PlayStation a little bit earlier. Because these bugs here are probably going to show up in the main build. Alright, we're good now. I don't know what was happening there, but... anyways... it's just like, okay. Doesn't want to take the socks off the blades.
Wisdom 5 search and rescue. Ready for departure.
Search and rescue Wisdom 5. Clear to go.
Good to see you all. We just got word that a local named Brian has gone missing near Sky Ranch landform with fellow climbers. We don't have much time to find him. Conditions out there are rough and we've got no news.
Because the 225 also didn't start properly, so... at least we know the Eurocopter will.
Since then.
Move back a little bit here. I feel like the seats like are my default camera positions right in the face of the instrument panel.
Tree Lima 2 traffic.
Gyroscope mode on.
2547 is taxiing to runway Tree. Tree Lima 2.
And away we go. Well, actually, no, hang on. We're not fully booted up. You know you're fully booted up when the blade's shadow disappears completely. Any second now. There they go. I still gotta fix that. Because even though they're fully spinning, I'm sure there'd still be some sort of a shadow cast. On the plus side, at least I'm not seeing the rotor blades at a slow speed, as we did before. Oh, this is just so much more enjoyable to look at. I'm glad we switched.
Tree Lima 2 traffic, November 9er2547. Taking off runway Tree. Departure to the south.
We'll
Tree
see if it
Lima 2.
holds true as we get faster, though. Alright, into the mountains we go.
Search and rescue Wisdom 5.
I still see it a little... It must be a career mode thing, but overall it's still miles better than what we were seeing there, so... that makes me happy. The other thing that makes me happy is... we no longer have auto control when you go into cursor mode. Glad that dumb feature is gone. How's everybody doing back there? Oh, sorry, helicopter. Scoot on back. Welcome on aboard. You ready to rescue somebody? Do we have the hoist, by the way? I think we're just a regular...
Your map should display your assigned search area.
regular thing.
Check your
I'm gonna head up back to the pilot's seat, alright?
No news so far.
We're gonna
but the
focus
family
on
thanks
this.
you for your help. They're really worried. We all hope you'll find him quick. You've reached the search area. Comb the place inch by inch if you have to.
But yes, much better visual experience here. Because it might not have been as annoying on the stream, but in the headset, not great.
Everything okay?
So Sobo, if you watch this,
Radio if you need me.
it needs some work on the 225. Oh shoot, sorry, I hit the button. I just saw it pop up. It's just an instinct for me. I see the left on the D-pad button, and then that's it. Plus, at least this mission gives us some better scenery. None of that flat garbage we were at before. I'm gonna go ahead and readjust our EFB here. So I think what we're going to do is let's go ahead and focus on the mountainous part. That way we can kind of cover the ravines and everything, and then we can work our way through the rest of it. I know there's a pattern you normally do and all that fun stuff, but at this moment in time, I just want to have some fun flying along the mountains in VR in a helicopter because this is awesome. Hopefully that cursor glitch isn't back. Oh yeah, these are going to be the fun moments in VR where you're just picking a random mountain range to fly low in a helicopter with. Because it's already cool on a flat screen, but doing it in VR, looking around, doing a search and rescue mission on top of it. Sweet. I'll probably do a dedicated video for this too. Alright, we're going to pop over the left side of this peak here. That was, oh, this is so, oh man, I'm glad we switched, because I didn't want to end the stream off with what we had picked there. So yep, we'll just kind of canvas this section over here, and that'll eliminate quite a bit of the circle. Because we already know they're not going to be on the mountain peak. Down the canyon sides there.
Hikers' backpacks. It should be easy to spot. It's bright orange, can't miss it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here.
No need to search that far. The guys from Gene are already patrolling there.
We do also have to, okay, we'll do one more thing after this. We'll probably go into a fighter jet just to kind of have something fast. See how that does. I haven't seen any flare smoke just yet. And I think what I'll do to avoid a lot of things that you guys see that I don't see, specifically on the edges of the screen, I'll probably just zoom in the gameplay a little bit. That way you see more of what I'm seeing as well. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything over here, so I think we've done a good job clearing out this kind of bottom half. So they must be somewhere. Oh, sorry, helicopter. Where's my cursor at? There it is. Just trying to showcase. I think there's somewhere up on this top half of the circle here. So we'll just head straight on, see if we see anything in the plains. And then if not, sorry, hang on. The screen's gonna be all over the place. Just adjusting the headset again, because I've not been properly putting it on lately. I don't know why I'm doing something different. So we'll hit around the little bumps in the terrain here. Ow. Oh, yeah. And of course, you don't have to have these on the screen if you don't want to. Clear those out. In case anybody's wondering. Honestly, let's just take a quick little peek over here. Just want to make sure we don't skip over them because of just a little bit of terrain in the way of us here, so. Getting a little low on performance again for some reason. I'm still not really sure why. It's only terrain, it's not buildings or anything that it's loading in, so some things that need to be worked upon. Of course, that'll happen as well. Still no PSSR or Pro enhancements, at least not in the beta build. I don't think that was anything they talked about in the developer stream either, so it might not be something that's either being worked on or talked about. We already know crossplay is not really on their radar. So if you've been looking forward to that. By the way, look at the shadow down there. That looks so cool.
That's where you want to take a closer look.
Because yeah, currently crossplay is still undecided as to if they're going to do it or not. Oh, got visual. Got visual. So they were pretty much where we were earlier then, huh? We must have been just to the right of them. But I got flare. Let's get low and fly super fast over to them. Took a little bit longer to get to them, but that's okay. I was having too much fun flying over the mountains anyways. Yeah, I think we might have turned over there and then left. So, if I was paying attention properly, we would have already been back home.
Search and rescue, Wisdom 5 got a visual. He managed to take shelter in a safe spot. Coordinates 35 north, 115 west.
Honestly, probably up here on the top. Looks like our best bet. Don't really want to be on the slope. Cool view of this from inside. Oh, he's in the ground, but that's okay. Don't forget that's happening. Oh crap, you know what? Right on the wrong side. The door opens here. Oh, you just pop. Hey, welcome on in. Nice. Alright. Alright, now we can't go as fast. We'll freak out back there. The fun's over.
Welcome aboard.
And off we go.
Taking care of you until we reach Jean. If you need anything, feel free to ask. I'm here for you.
At least we got a nice short flight over to that airport we took off from. Just some weird oddities with it, but very, very much enjoying my time with the VR stuff. Just such a blast. And hopefully you're enjoying watching the stream as well. I'll kind of see what people think about it. If it's something we'll do some streams over periodically, or if it'll just be pre-recorded content, we'll see. But regardless, I do hope you've had a blast watching this so far. We'll wrap up hopping into an A10 in VR. That should be fun. And then we'll catch back up with chat as well. It's so weird to me not, doing a stream and not talking to you guys right away. Which is the one downside to streaming in VR. But I wanted to just kind of get my first impressions live as opposed to pre-recorded, just to kind of see what happens, go through some random things.
While we're underway, I'll check your vital signs to make sure.
But overall, my initial impressions with it is really happy with it. Like, I'm glad I grabbed the PSVR2 for this. It'll be interesting to see what improvements come to it, because walk around just sucks in VR. There's no reason why I need to go out of VR to do walk around, then go back into it's just something needs to change with that, which I would assume is an easy fix. Just give the same distance that you can have in the regular sim. That way we completely avoid that happening.
Lima 2 traffic, November 92547, 2 miles northeast, 2900 inbound to land, runway Tree Lima 2.
I don't know what this flight plan is, but I'll just head to the final spot and then do whatever we want to do. apparently, the airport is just to our left. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not even lined up with the runway. But just want to make sure that the mission step actually moves forward so we don't have any lingering issues. I guess we'll still have lingering issues anyways. Alright, well, whatever. I'm gonna land. It's a beta profile for our career anyways, so who cares? Probably would have been good just kind of flying straight to into the runway from the other side, which I think we'll still do. And the EFB is just showing a pretty weird little area here. Oh, I guess it wants us on. Okay. But still, it didn't trigger the correct thing, so... It's alright. Sorry back there. Don't mind us. Just doing a little scenic flight over the airport here, just in case you wanted to check it out. Before we get on the ground, get your money's worth out of our rescue here. Oh, now it did it. Of course it does. That's alright.
Tree Lima 2 traffic, November 902-547 is on final. Runway tree. To land, Tree Lima 2.
Lean it on back. Stop after hold short. Where's that at? Oh, there it is. There it is.
Lima 2 traffic, November 902.
Nice little short hover taxi over to our spot. The arrow. And gracefully reach the ground here.
Great job out there. We didn't even have time to worry.
Nice. Our first career mission in PSVR2 has been completed. Watch the cool down from walk around. Very cool. Go ahead and bail out of VR. Alright, oh my goodness, I am so far behind. Okay, there. I bought a kit with a better padding for the headset. Find I can wear the headset. Well, normally I can too. I had it at a very weird angle, I guess. I don't really know what I did, but it's all good. Find a key. Well, I like the pre-flight. I'm not the type of person that's complaining because there's walk around. It's not working properly is what I'm talking about. And the finest with $1.99. Sorry late to the show. Welcome back from your trip. Thank you very much. Excited to be back and dive into all these fun goodies that just had to release the 3 days I was gone. It's just amazing. But thank you so much for the $1.99 finest. Welcome to the stream. And Reef, hello! When do you think it's going to drop? Tomorrow or Thursday? I don't know, but it's between the 20th today and the 24th is their target time frame, so we'll see. I don't think the VR head movements are too distracting. Okay, good. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, I'm looking back at it now. Because, again, I know there's a lot of people that don't like to watch VR content just because some of it is just there's so much going on and head movement. It's annoying to watch. That's why I'm trying to keep things as smooth as possible. That way it looks decent. So I'm glad everybody's enjoying it. Big Chungus, this is the beta. There is no public Sim Update 5 release just yet. We're in the window, though, today through the 24th. And this is the PS5 Pro, Vix. Thank you, and lovely flying. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Nope, no HOTAS, just using the DualSense controller's gyroscope. I can't get into the VR controllers. I don't think it's very good. I mean, I've only spent a little bit of time with it, but just that little bit of time I did spend with it, I already knew I wasn't gonna mess with it too much because I was switching between the VR controllers and the regular PS5 controller to do everything else that I wanted to do, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do VR with my gyroscope, and that's it. So let's do some A10. I'll also have to pop into the boom just to hear the audio finally. I mean, my goodness. Let's go to... Okay, somebody said Area 51. We'll go VR in Area 51. Good old homie. I'll just start on the ground and running already. I mean, yeah, that's the other thing, too, is I was just running into these situations where it's like, okay, I want to toggle this, but I have to, like, raise my controller to get the thing behind. Like, it's just, I don't know. My short and limited time I spent with it, it didn't do it for me. I'm just so used to the DualSense controller. My keybinds are all there on the controller and what I want that I can't do with the VR controllers, so it's just, it's like, yeah, I'm good. I am good. But cool, before we do anything else, let me go ahead and load our armament on here, since we found that out in the last stream. Just awesome actually seeing some weapons on the A10 instead of it all looking empty, because it just looks dumb without weapons. Oh, I don't have my keybinds on the beta yet. I need to set that up still, but I'm not going to bother you guys with that. Yeah, there we go. Slow this on down here. Yeah. That's just, oh. So much better. But anyways, we're here for VR. So let me get into that here. Yep, Marco. Yep, same issue. We've talked about that. It's just, it doesn't have that same, because in the regular sim, you have a far distance of interacting with, oops, that is not what I meant to hit. Am I hitting the wrong buttons? What am I doing wrong here? I thought it was, oh, there we go. I don't know what I was, okay. Great. All right. Oh, you didn't even get to see it. The sim crashed, by the way. That's what I was laughing about. All right. Well, more time to chat with you guys. And Neil, overall, yeah, the VR stuff is really cool. I'm enjoying it. Just some weird things that need to be fixed or just improved in general. The H-225, not enjoyable to fly in VR just because of performance issues with that specific helicopter. But I mean, everything else that we've been flying, very much enjoying it. hiccups going on here. But yeah, it'll just be interesting to see where it goes from here. I mean, is the sim going to be getting PS5 Pro support, PSSR, and all that type of stuff? Is that going to have benefits to the VR side of things? You know, all that type of stuff. It'll be interesting. But for the first iteration of it, I think it's a great start. Obviously, there's work to do. For me personally, don't really care about the Sense controllers just because I don't see myself ever using that again. My 10 minutes I used it for, I was like, yeah, this is not what I want, so. Beta isn't living up to par, but I'm really happy at how much the community is growing. I mean, I haven't really messed with the beta itself and flat screen stuff, but I'm going to assume it's going to be seeing the same improvements that we've seen on Xbox and PC. Alright, Area 51. I wonder if going into VR with my rockets broke it. We'll test it again just to see if we can replicate it, because then we may have found a bug, but it might have just been a one-off thing. Alright, let's see.
X-ray Tango Alpha Track.
Let me not fumble through the controls this time. Let me get the headset on correctly, too, here. Tighten the strap. Get ready for our A10 flight. Oh, this is probably too tight. I'm sure I'll feel it here shortly, but that's okay. We don't have time for that. This is content time, not to deal with pain or discomfort. Alright, let me get my weapons back on here. I'm not going to fly the A-10 without it. Oops, wrong button. Cargo. Quick fill. 100%. Yeah. Ow, God. I've been here for an hour and a half and I'm still forgetting that. Great. I'm hoping that's not loud for you guys. I apologize. I'll move this up a little bit, or a little forward. There we go. Just trying to check out my weapons here. But alright. Oh, God. This disgusting canopy. Looks even worse in VR than it does in flat screen. But anyways, let's get going here. We will be doing barrel rolls and everything like that, so if you are motion sickness or prone to it, be prepared. Yeah, see how smooth this is? Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. We got Kiwi with an F-18 here. We can do some formation flying here. Nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm trying not to spin my head too fast here. There's Kiwi. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Gotta meet up with Kiwi over here. Oh, he's heading towards us. Turn it around. There goes Kiwi. Very nice. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let's switch to the F-18 as well. Are you serious? You really can't find it because of that? Oh my goodness gracious. Of course, there's like 8 million things with F in it. Ready to fly. VR over Area 51 and an F-18. I mean, the A-10 was cool too, but you know, may as well get a little bit more speed going on here. And like I've been saying leading up to the VR stuff, if you're brand new to this, I highly recommend not going into a fighter jet right away. If you're not familiar with VR, this will not be great for you. Just go into a Cessna 172 or a hot air balloon and just kind of get familiar with the VR world. Because if you're not used to VR, just going into something that's really fast motion is not ideal. Uh-oh. What have I done here? Hang on, we're almost... Oh, we are stalling this out. Hang on. We're fine. Okay, we're not fine. Not yet, at least. There we go. Actually, are we fine? Hello, are you good? There we go. Just doing a little air show maneuver for you, everybody. Oh, we got Dizzy over here. Very nice. I mean, this is just so... Oh, why do I have the tail hook down? Is that why? How did I manage to do the tail hook down? I don't know what the button is for that. I didn't realize that was a default button. I love how I saw that in the shadow. It's like, why is my tail hooked? I know nothing about the fighter jets, so this is great. Glad I hit the button randomly, though. Oh, that's the ground. That's fine. No need to worry about that, folks. Master arm, air-to-air master mode. Fire extinguisher. This is, I mean, come on now. This is just so awesome. This is just awesome. Oh, we're just gonna use the tail hook as a speed brake, folks. Alright, we gotta meet up here. Got 3 F-18s to hang out with. Uh-oh. Am I out of fuel or something? Man, I don't know. I am so unfamiliar with fighters. Don't mind me almost crashing multiple times so far. We got Dizzy off our right. I mean, this is the other thing that makes it cool, too, is just having the full-on multiplayer, the full recreated Earth just to do VR fun with. On top of everything else that the sim just already delivers. This is what it's about right here. Check my fuel here. Cool looking back. Seeing that. Oh, what? Oh, that's. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. All my buttons are different. What is the speed? Oh. How am I hitting all these? I don't know what the default buttons are anymore. But I'm hitting them apparently. I don't know how I'm doing that. I don't feel like I don't know how. Hang on, maybe this is. There's a tail hook. We got that. Because the spoilers are not my spoiler button. Oh, they are. There we go. Okay, we're good, folks. I don't know how I ended up hitting any of those combinations of buttons, but we did. Dizzy's paused, because I didn't see his plane at all. Also, I'll try to be... I'm probably so far off the center line, too, because I'm so focused on everything else. It looks nice not seeing my tail hook down there. Just awesome. Go ahead and bring this throttle on back. Oh, I don't have any throttle control now. Yeah, that doesn't want to do anything. Okay, interesting. It's probably some random auto setting or something in here that I don't know about. bleed off some of this airspeed on the turn. I'm gonna treat this as an emergency landing since I don't have any throttle control. Can't land because I don't have my gears out. Do I have at least throttle? Nope. Oops. Oh my goodness. Me and fighter jets do not mix.
Pull up.
35. Oh, see it. Oh, there we go. I got something. I just. Oh, there. Oh, wow. Okay, it's back. Oh, it's not really back though. Okay, very good. I don't know why I have such a difficult time with that F-18, but anyways, very nice. And you know what? Let's pop in. Well, first of all, hang on. Before I do anything else, let me catch up with chat. Let me hit the right buttons. There we go. Oi. Hopefully that looked cool. Hang on. Nice. I'm happy with how it looks. Cool. Alright, let me see here. Hey Dizzy, welcome! I see you in the chat as well. I like that the movement isn't as limited as Gran Turismo and I can even stick my head outside even though it's not realistic. Oh, you know. You never know when you need to shove your head through the glass of a canopy. We heard it loud and clear. Oh, good. Here in Brazil, this game for PS5 is going for $50. How much is it there for you guys? Depending on the edition, it can go from 60 to 70 to 120, and then up to 200 if you get the Aviator edition. We'll do that here, Sash. I want somebody to fly along with us. We'll just go into... I mean, we've had some flybys and everything as well. Let's do the Chinook in VR. That sounds fun. Oh! Oh, no. Hang on. Did they fix the C-17's crap audio? Finally? We'll test that. Oh, I don't really like the C-17, though, because it's not great. Here, I'll just do a test really quick. I want to see if the audio's been fixed while everybody's flying around. And Lufthansa, the target is today to the 24th is kind of the range they're aiming for. We'll see if it happens. It's R1 and right D-pad. Oh, gotcha, Epperson. I don't know how I managed. I don't even remember hitting that. The action was just too intense. All right, hang on. Let's listen to this here. I need to get my audio fixed, but let's see. It isn't fixed. I already hear it immediately. Are you kidding me? Wow. I don't know why Miltech doesn't fix that audio. What are they doing with the C-17, man? That's crazy. Well, that answers that question. Back out of that. I don't want to hear that anymore. Well, that was a fast test. Alright, let's go to the Chinook. Unbelievable, man. And Captain, you couldn't see me. Make sure, so Dizzy, if you're not seeing me, you're probably not set to, hang on. Hold up, I'll show it to you. Just make sure under flight conditions in the free flight menu up here in the top right, you're obviously already on the right server. So make sure you're set to all, well, I guess that's the only option you have. You're either multiplayer or you aren't. So maybe it's just a random hiccup there. Oh, there goes my voice. Fantastic. Everything's falling apart. Yeah, I'm not sure what's taken so long to get that audio fixed on the C-17, and the fact that it's still not fixed in the Sim Update 5 beta is disappointing. Did they do something to the Airbus autopilots that has been randomly turning off for me? Definitely not something I did. I'm a perfect pilot. Been running into some errors. I don't know, CJs. I haven't done that just yet. But we'll see. Hello, Herminator. Welcome to the stream. Trip was great, Captain. It was great. Oh yeah, I doubt it's gonna be here today for the public release. If anything, probably Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see though. But alright, hang on, let me switch over to VR mode. And we'll just helicopter around Area 51. In the Chinook. We'll let the Jenny fly on by and then we'll fly along it. There goes the Jenny! Oh my, uh-oh. I think the Jenny's going down. Oh no. Jenny down. We got Marco up in the sky. Very nice. We got ZX and a TBM over here. That looked fantastic in VR. Check out the TBM. ZX6 is hiding over here. Must be a top secret TBM. Nice. And we got Dizzy in the F-18 again. Nice, nice, nice. Excellent, everybody. Scoot on back a little bit here. Look out our window. F-18 doing a barrel roll here. Well, very, very cool, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed a little... I mean, honestly, I think we've gotten almost 2 hours now of VR gameplay. Diving into a 172 to start things on off. Was it the 172? I don't even... Oh, yes, it was. And then we did some Beluga. We did some helicopter stuff. Careers, some fighter jet fun. Really a fun start for VR. Looking forward to seeing where it goes. And, of course, thanks to those of you who have joined in the beta as well. It'll be even more exciting when everybody's on Sim Update 5. Everybody can dive on into the fun. But here, we gotta watch the TBM take off here. Circle it all around. and we shall wrap it on up. I'll check the chat too. I'm not gonna just end right now, but I'll make sure I answer everybody's questions here. Nice, beautiful work, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This looks awesome. Very nice. Beautiful takeoffs. Yeah. What are you looking at? Unbelievable. Get a cool shot here and you're looking at me like I'm crazy. Very nice. That's a great way to wrap it on up right there. Love it. No, this is cool. I mean, it's what I was hoping for from just the VR experience anyways. And I feel like it delivers a really fun experience right off the bat. Let's see here. No, not yet, CJs. Can I ask you why you play on PS5 and I have nothing in my marketplace, just a few planes I have already? Why do I play on PS5? Because of the gyroscope controls and the DualSense controller, the PSVR2 support going on, and just the overall experience on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I love it. Third-party marketplace items will start flying in. I was going to say flocking in, but with Sim Update 5, 20 items to kickstart things on off, and then as things get more and more approved, it'll just start filling up the marketplace from there, which is awesome that we're finally at that point where we're getting the third-party stuff. Really looking forward to it. I'll be purchasing a few of them, I'm sure. We'll see what they are. They haven't announced it just yet, what the 20 items are to kickstart the third-party stuff, but we'll find out when Sim Update 5 releases. Did a passenger flight in the VR today in the A320. It was amazing. That's awesome, Dizzy. Very cool. VR is the only way to fly. It's in the search and rescue mission we did. We had the mountains. We were flying low and crap. I mean, it's awesome. It very much is. And nice, Dizzy. Glad the settings worked. I'm actually flying around Scottish Highlands right now. It's amazing view. Nice, JBS. Very nice. And did you try playing on the VR controllers earlier? I find that they are cool, but definitely easier to fly with it. Yeah, Edgy, we talked about it. I tried it out. I don't like it personally with the VR controllers. It feels clunky. I don't know. Maybe it's something I need to get used to, but I don't really see myself spending too much time with it. All my flying today with the VR headset, which is my usual way, with the DualSense controller, with gyroscope controls, having all of my keybinds and everything that I have on the controller is pretty much how I'll always fly. It just feels a bit weird with the VR controllers, honestly. Thanks for that SU5 Australia World Update code. Oh yeah, you're welcome, C. Oh my God. So the marketplace for sure coming this week. If Sim Update 5 releases this week, yes. It's whenever SU5 publicly releases, you will see 20 items right off the bat in the marketplace from third-party developers. So, again, this is my first time streaming PSVR 2, so hopefully the gameplay was enjoyable to watch. I really try to focus on making it great to watch as opposed to it, a lot of fast head movements and all this other crap. Just so it's fun to watch. So, hopefully I delivered that. But, and Marcin Durlik, hello from Poland. Welcome from Poland. We're about to wrap up the stream here. Wow, we actually went for 3 hours almost. Nice. I'm happy about that. Very cool. But thanks for watching, everybody. Glad to be back after the trip. It's exciting diving into all this new stuff. Can't wait to dive into the ATR, the AN2 from the Aviator Edition that are getting upgrades into career mode as well. The marketplace opening up. That'll be a fun thing to dive into. Just a lot to look forward to. And we'll do some more tests in the SU5 beta. Probably tomorrow as well, of course. We'll probably be out of VR there just to kind of see what's going on in the overall experience of the sim. But, yeah, that's awesome. And gaming, yeah, eventually the A350 will get there. I don't know if the AnyBuilds one is an X, but AnyBuilds A350 will eventually get into the marketplace. No idea if it's the first 20. We'll see. But thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time.